close that deal. That's what you're looking for, right? You're looking to close more deals. I get a lot of questions from agents all around the world, very simply like, how do I close more deals? Of course, that's what it's all about. The more deals you close, the more commission you get, the more money flows out of the sky. You see all the money? Yeah, you see it? You see it? Okay, listen. Closing a deal is really not that complicated. If you followed the whole sales process that we teach here at Propcoach, you must be knowing, feeling, and really preparing to close a deal with your customer, with your client. But what is actually a closing? We got a question, one of our followers that says, listen, closing, how do I initiate the close? When do I start talking about a close? Should I just tell people, hey, do you want to buy? Do you want to sign? Listen, a close is just a very smooth process where you let your clients make a decision. A closing is nothing more than a decision. And if we really want to go to the definition, we actually say it's your professional ability to increase the desire of what your clients want to make a decision on that is good for them. It's your job to basically create that confidence in your client to make that decision. One of the biggest reasons why people don't make a decision on the spot is not because they don't like the product, it's not just because that they don't like the viewing, it's not because they don't like the presentation, it's not that they don't like it, it's because they're too afraid. So if they want to make that decision, it's your job as a real estate professional to give that confidence. And how do you help clients make a decision? By asking some good closing questions. Yes, it's all about asking good questions. Good question can be like, hey, John, what I've shown you so far today, is that what you were looking for? That is a test close question. Is that what you've been looking for? Now, the answer to this question can go two ways. Either John says like, well, it's not really within my expectations, or it's not really within my budget, whatever it is. That gives you the ability to either handle the objection or go look for something else for John. Or maybe John says, yeah, this is actually exactly what I'm looking for. And that gives you the ability, well, John, since this is what you're looking for, why don't we do this? Let me set up all the agreements for you, get the forms ready, and we can get you the keys within the next 14 days. How does that sound? You see that? How does that sound is the question that John needs to answer, that he's going to say, you know what, that sounds great, or he's going to answer it again with an objection. At the end of the day, closing questions is all about taking the initiative for people to make a decision, giving them the opportunity to make a decision. And remember, people don't naturally take decisions by themselves. You need to help them make a decision. And what's the best way of making that decision? Is helping them by asking a question. Another question that you can ask is, you did a presentation, you had a great viewing, and at the end of the viewing, you say, hey, okay, so let me know, what of the property that you have seen do you like the most? And people would say, well, I really like the view, or I really like the kitchen, or I really like the bathroom. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you like it so much that you'll be willing to maybe make a decision or even make an offer today? Right? That is, again, asking a question, initiating with your clients to start making decisions. And that brings people closer and closer and closer to the close. And that is really your job as a real estate professional. Another opportunity to come with a closing question is actually when your clients start asking you questions. Questions about the property, question about the conditions, question about anything. And I want you to isolate that question in replying them with a closing question. Let me give you an example. One of the most frequent asked questions that your customers will come with is, hey, listen, nice property, is this negotiable? Can I negotiate on this property? What is a great question of your customer? Do you get this question a lot? Well, please hit the like button or any button, if you get that question a lot. Is this property negotiable? And what is your standard answer? Well, if you're an average agent, most people would say, yeah, sure, it's negotiable. But if you're a pro agent, what do? You answer this with a closing question. So imagine this, right? You ask me right now, hey, is this property negotiable? And then my answer as a professional real estate agent would be, well, if the property would be negotiable, would you want to buy it? You see what I'm doing here? I'm basically telling him that if he wants to negotiate, he needs to indicate to me if he's actually really interested to buy. Because what's the point in negotiating if you don't tell me if you're interested in first? You see what I'm doing here? Every time you get the opportunity, go for the close. So, a final tip, pro tip here at Propcoach is start writing down 10 most relevant questions that you want to give to yourself, or you can just go to the Propcoach University that you will see in the link below here and can go to our free tools where you can download all the templates, where you can download all the scripts, all the objection handling, and we will also upload for you there 10 of the most relevant closing questions that you can start asking to your clients after a viewing, after presentation, after an appointment. So start asking those questions, get in front of your clients and create the professional ability to help them and create confidence for them to make a decision that is good for them. Oh yeah, it has to be good for them. Remember, your job as a real estate professional is to get your clients what is good for them. Never ever sell what is not good for them. So till next time, see you soon. Let's close this.